All right, happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. We got an 8-game MLB slate on this Thursday. We're going to talk about every single one. I got 3 best bets for you guys. We're going to go a little light. Got some leans that we're going to talk about. But recap from yesterday, another wonderful day. We went 4-1. Unfortunately, a late 2-run home run by the Mets. We had the Mets and Phillies race to 6. I said it was the craziest play, and it was, but it almost hit. We were, Mets won 6-0 or something. So that sucked. But we had the Rays on the first 7 minus a half. Beautiful read because they ended up losing the full game. I was a little nervous about that bullpen, and it came to fruition. So we ended up cashing that. Nick Lodolo, 5+ Ks at plus 116. That was a cash for us. If you did ladder to the 6, congratulations. I completely forgot and didn't do it. I was pissed at myself. I did take his over outs as well. It was 12.5, so he ended up going over that as well. We had the Royals on the money line. I had a feeling those sticks were going to wake up. I was doubting myself through the first couple innings, and then they woke up, and they woke up furiously. So that was a sweat-free winner. We had the Rangers race to 4. This was a first-inning cash. Kohanowicz is so bad. I just hope he keeps starting. Leave him in there. He is a gift for every better. So we cashed that Rangers race to 4 in the first inning. So nice day. 4-1. We're on an 8-1 run. Let's smash these 3 best bets we have. But let's talk about this slate. First game is going to be Red Sox and the O's. I want to take the under. I know it's 7.5, but it's a Red Sox team that's not really hitting lefties. You got 2 lefties going in Garrett Crochet and Cade Povich. Fade Povich at home. He's 2-7 at home this season. He's lost his last 5. So it's a Red Sox spot. It would be Red Sox on the run line for me. I have some concerns that they're not going to get the Cade Povich. His pitching lines concern me. When we look at what he's done and where the lines are, they don't make sense. Cade Povich under 17.5 outs is a play I like. If you want some negative correlation, I think he's going to get some Ks here. So maybe an alt line of 5 Ks and take his under outs. Something like that could be beneficial. But it'd be Red Sox on the run line for me. I have this 5.5 to 3, so it lines up. I just have a weird feeling about this game. We've seen the Orioles look like shit, and now they're going to get Garrett Crochet. Everything says take Red Sox on the run line. Next game is going to be the D-backs and the Brew Crew. Brewers, terrible runners in scoring position yesterday. It looked like they were gonna come back and run away with it, frankly, and that didn't happen. I think they were like 1 for 12 with runners in scoring position. Today you get Nabil Crismatt going up against Jose Quintana. Now something to watch for the Brewers. They signed Eric Fedde like yesterday, and he pitched yesterday, so there's that. That's a guy you can't trust. But Quintana's been fantastic lately. 160 average to lefties, 232 to righties. Hard hit percentage is a little elevated. I mean, this is a D-backs team that can hit lefties, though. So this is I actually had the D-backs winning this. I've got it 4 to 3.5. Crismatt looked pretty good in his last outing. Of course, that was against the Reds. Don't even get me started on the Reds. I'm kind of tired of hearing about every time I watch a Reds game, some pitcher sets a new high in fucking strikeouts. So congratulations to them. But I thought Nabil looked pretty good. I think he can definitely get hit up. But at this price, this is just purely price-based, I would go D-backs. But Crismatt's not going to go for a long time, right? And then you got to rely on this bullpen that's just completely god-awful. So it's no play for me. I do think the Brewers win, but I can't pay this price for them. So that's where I'm at. It would be D-backs plus 1.5 somehow. Next game is going to be the Rockies and the Astros. Hey, congratulations to the Astros on winning a game. So they ended up getting the job done, although it was not pretty. You get Kyle Freeland, Jason Alexander. Under 9 seems like the way we go here. We haven't seen offense from either team. Rockies haven't been hitting righties whatsoever, and the Astros struggle against lefties. So I can see Freeland having a day here, but it's 2 bullpens I don't really trust right now. So first 5 under would be the only way I would play this game. Again, no value taking the Astros here. Value is on the Rockies. Let's see, but Cardinals and the Pirates. So this is going to be Miles Mikolas going up against Braxton Ashcraft. We saw a low-scoring affair yesterday with the wind blowing in. Well, the wind's going to be blowing out at Busch today, and that makes a big difference. It's going to be 83 today, 83 degrees. I think Mikolas gets hit up here. I think Ashcraft probably is pretty decent. I wouldn't mind Pirates on the first 5, but I like runs in this game once we get to the latter stages here. So give me the over 8. You can get that at -115 on BetMGM. It's 8.5 on most books. So I like the 8 for the push potential here. Next game is going to be the Cubbies and the Giants. Shota Imanaga going up against Logan Webb. Thought the Cubs were going to run away after a 3-1. And then I woke up this morning and saw it was 12-3. Like, what the hell? Logan Webb at home. It's kind of a play here. It's just it's a coin flippy game. I got it 3-3. Don't really trust either team right now in terms of the offense. Trends look, Giants against a lefty has been awful. 179 over the last 2 weeks, 130 over the past week. I just can't get to the window with either team. Imanaga's stats are better, technically. 160 average to lefties, 163 to righties, whereas Logan Webb, a little more susceptible to the lefties. So I think there are some lefties that can hurt you in this lineup for the Cubbies. It's a coin flip, so I'm not gambling. Giants are the home team. If you want to avoid the sweep, go Cubs. But, whew, man, rough start there. Giants have won 4 straight, so I'd take the team that's on the winning streak. Logan Webb at home's always been a pretty solid play, so lean Giants, but too much gambling there. All right, next one's going to be the Braves and the Phillies. Dear God, we get Cal Quantrill and Aaron Nola, 2 pitchers that are extremely familiar with the other team. Lots of ABs here and lots of runs being scored. So we're going to take the most logical play here. Wind's blowing out at Citizens Bank Park. I just can't trust Aaron Nola, especially at this price. Give me the over 9.5. You know, I saw someone in Discord was talking about laddering the over. I don't think that's a bad play with the wind blowing out. You got 2 bullpens that are in pretty bad shape here. Braves are 18th in ERA. Phillies are 26. We've seen them struggle. I mean, terrible Mets series. But I think they come back offensively and just absolutely throw a beat down here at Citizens Bank today. So I like a lot of runs. This could be one. I looked at potentially doing, the play on BetMGM where you take both teams to score X amount of runs. You can get Phillies, both teams to score 3, Phillies to win at +165. It's an option, but I really can't count on Aaron Nola. He's 2-7 on the year. He's got a 7 ERA. I just don't like where he is at. 357 average to lefties, 222 to righties. Cal Quantrill, 324 to lefties, 288 to righties over the last 30 days. I mean, can't get there. There's a reason Cal Quantrill, he got released by the Marlins. For God's sakes, man. You got to be pretty bad to get released by the Marlins. So give me the over 9.5 in this one. Wouldn't mind just laddering it, but there's not enough value. Next game is going to be the Yankees and the White Sox. This is an interesting one. Will Warren going up against Davis Martin. You got Davis Martin, who's pitched really well as of late. Last start was against the Twins. Twins are not fantastic, although they got into a home run derby fest last night with Toronto. That was a crazy game, by the way. I can't believe Toronto came back to win. But he gave up 2 against the Twins. He gave up none against the Royals, 3 against the Guardians, 5 against the Mariners. So a little bit of a hodgepodge. You got Will Warren coming off his last start at home against Boston, where he got lit up a little bit. 7 hits, 5 earned runs. But then his previous 5 starts before that, he was fantastic, 2 or less. You got a White Sox team coming off a pretty brutal beatdown. They've had some bullpen issues the last couple of games. I think it's a Yankee spot. Do I want to play Yankees on the run line? I wouldn't mind it because they're away, right? I don't love playing home run lines just because they will probably only get 8 ABs. But we got 9 guaranteed at-bats here. I think the Yankees show up. My only concern is Davis Martin, very good against righties over the last 30 days. Got a sub-100 average, but 339 to lefties. Will Warren, 250 to lefties, 250 to righties. I think the over is definitely live in this game. Might just be one I want to wait. I could live bet the over is potentially what I'm looking at. just in case maybe Warren and Martin kind of deal a little bit, and then we get to these very susceptible bullpens. So ultimately, it will be Yankees on the run line for me. We do have a 14-mile-an-hour wind that's going to be blowing basically left to right, maybe slightly out, and it's going to be 69 degrees. So very on the cooler side. So I don't really love taking overs when it's that cool out. So Yankees for me. Maybe Yankees -1. Probably find some good value there on DraftKings. All right. Let's get into our best bets, get you guys on your way. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Comment down below with your favorite plays of the day. Just comment anything. It helps with the algorithm. Helps to get views as we kind of continue to grow the channel here. So anyway, after my diatribe, first best bet, Braves and Phillies over 9.5. I just hope Nola and Quantrill just go to town, baby. Serve up some dingers. Probably going to be good for the home run plays today, too, if you like to play those. Pirates and the Cards over 8. Couple things I like I said, Mikolas on the mound, kind of a bullpen day for the Pirates. We got the wind blowing out at Busch. We saw a low-scoring affair yesterday, so I kind of like that bounce-back effect. And Mets race to 4. We're going to take it at -135. It is juiced. I thought I'll probably do race to 4, race to 5. I don't really want to go beyond 5, but I'll definitely throw in a race to 5 in there as well. Yeah, if you guys want to join the Discord, absolutely free to do that, guys. So if you want the college plays that I'll be dropping today, make sure you guys join the Discord. Link is down below. We got FIBA basketball. We dropped some plays in there for that yesterday, so cashed a nice little 2-leg parlay there. So lots of action happening in the Discord. Good conversation. People that really good at home runs, posting their plays, and cool community. So invite you to join. Like I said, as long as you're not a shithead, if you're positive, looking for a positive community, not like a negative community full of dicks. If that's what you're looking for, go somewhere else. But appreciate you guys tuning into the channel. Let's stay hot here. Hopefully a little 3-0 day, although I'll take 2-1. Just take a winning day. It's kind of a weird Thursday. So appreciate you guys and catch you in the next video.